You guys know the drill, right? You know what I'm about to say. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Let me go ahead and just spell it out for you again. With these new premium stones available, you have some pretty great options to choose from if you spend the money for it. I'm here to tell you one thing and one thing only. Do not spend them yet. Not yet. Why not yet? I say this in every video. But the reason why you should not spend these stones yet, even though you spent some money to get it, is simply because while you may be targeting a certain character, Beast Gohan, there could be things that come up during the course of the celebration that might make you change your mind. Perhaps you might pull the Beast Gohan. So I'm willing to bet there's at least 5 of you out there who saw Beast Gohan, instantly bought the stone, and redeemed and got the Beast Gohan. If you are one of those people who is brave enough to step forward, do so in the comments. I'm willing to bet there's at least 5 of you. The reason why that is a bad idea is because Beast Gohan is going to be coming up in part 2 of the 10-year anniversary. During the course of the celebration, with all the stones that you earn, either from, just content grinding, all this stuff, maybe top grossing, whatever the case may be, if you happen to summon on those banners, or perhaps you happen to use your rainbow ticket summons on said banner, and you pull the Beast Gohan, then retroactively that pickup would be less valuable. Of course, Beast Gohan is good where you would want to give more copies, sure, but that stone could have gone towards another character. Perhaps one of the newest beneficiaries of one of the new LRs in part 1, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Int, has now just become a whole lot better courtesy of that one unit. LR AGL Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 Goku carries the category, and this character is one of the biggest beneficiaries of that fact. He is now back on the market. Broly is also present during the anniversary. A lot of these other characters will be, and plus, with changing circumstances, you might feel differently between now and the end of the celebration. So it is always a good idea to save your stones until the end of the celebration. That is exactly what I am doing. We have 42 days and counting as I'm recording this video. The premium LR stone, the premium TUR stone, and the 3 red stones. I am holding off on all of them, and I will be making a video probably towards the end of the celebration when we've got 3 days left or less, because you don't need more than 10 minutes to actually make your decisions. Well, maybe you might need a little bit more, maybe an hour, but I'm not going to make it last minute where I drop the video, because you need adequate time to see it, realize it, and then go do it. So I'm probably going to be dropping this video about 3 days before the end. So that would be after the end of the anniversary celebration. So I will keep you guys informed. Don't worry. So this is just a reminder for that, but we will discuss which characters to keep an eye on. Now, let's take a look at the dates here. So the stone sales are available in 3 steps. You have to buy the first 2 in order to get the third one, but the deals are good. So for those of you who are Dolphins, you're going to be getting 3 premium TUR stones and 1 premium LR. And the dates for this go until the 3rd of March. So even this, you've got time to actually pick up. So until the 3rd of March, I would recommend you wait maybe until like the 1st. You don't need to go all the way down to the wire, but you could pick this up towards the end of the window if you want. And then you would have even more time to actually redeem them. Let's check the dates on these. So yeah, you have until the 13th of March. The stone sales go away 10 days prior till the actual deadline. So we would be in the next celebration by the time the deadline approaches, which is super advantageous, because that means we would know the theme of the next celebration. Let's just say, for argument's sake, the next celebration brings with it an Android Cell Saga celebration where we could see Super Trunks Easy A. That's not going to happen. He's very recent, but you get what I'm saying. Like, one of these characters could be getting some sort of an upgrade, or perhaps a new unit could be releasing that links very well with one of these characters. And now suddenly, while you were eyeing Gohan Piccolo, now Hirudegarn has become the top contender, right? So it's always better to wait. Sometimes you don't actually end up finding out anything, but it's always good to still wait, because you never know what could have come up. So for this one, as well as the LR stone selection, both end on the 13th. This one ends at 7. Are they different times? No, it's the same. 8 a.m. So this is the JP reset time. It'll tell you exactly what time it is for you, but this is what it is for me. So with this much time, you've got plenty of time. That being said, let's eyeball some of the good units versus some of the not good units. Let's start with the LR. You don't need Beast Gohan, simply by virtue of the fact that he is on the 10th anniversary celebration. If we look at the part 1s, we see Broly here. He was the Dokkan Festival for 9 year. So the other Dokkan Festival for 9 year will be Beast. So he will be on the other banner for part 2. Same goes for the Well, actually, Broly is right here. So Broly and Beast, both the Dokkan festivals, they are already covered. The Fusion Zamasu and the Blue Dudes. First of all, nobody's going to pick them up because everybody hates them, apparently. But these two characters will also be among the characters in the 10th anniversary celebration, considering that the Blue Dudes is on this banner. Fusion Zamasu will be on the next one. And also their counterparts, but they're not here. Oh, but Spirit Bomb Z, Spirit Bomb GT also, you've already seen them. Spirit Bomb Z is here. Spirit Bomb GT will be on the other banner. And I think that's it. So your only choices really would be these 5, assuming you summon on every banner. That's assuming you summon on every banner. By the end of the celebration, if you find yourself getting royally shafted on certain banners, you couldn't even mess around with one banner, this could be your consolation prize at the end of the day. So assuming you summon on every banner and you have at least one copy of every banner, keep in mind these guys are going to be purchasable with coins. These are your only options. Among these, Bulma, in my opinion, would still be the best because of the 2-turn support. The Bulma bump, very effective, increasing damage reduction over time, guard, fantastic set of abilities. She would be my go-to. This might be a hot take. I think he is now second best. He has gotten that much better courtesy of one new unit, the Carnival LR AGL Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4. Even if you don't have that unit on your main team, if you bring that as your friend lead, these two work very well together. And so with this guy being your slot 1 with a newly rejuvenated defense, 70% extra defense, extra damage reduction, and all the synergy in the world with that Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this guy actually cooks. I had a really fun time recording that showcase. You should go check it out. So I would say that he's number 2. At that point, Super Buu would be number 3 because Majin Power is a great category now. And then Ribrianne Trio, and then this loser. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, assuming you don't need any of these guys because you picked them up during your summons. If you want to get more copies of the Beast Gohan at the end of the day, you can do that, but it's up to you. So that's my quick little rundown on this one. Let's take a look at the premium TURs. Here we have a few EZAs, some recent, some not. Actually, all of them are pretty recent. The bottom row consists of all EZAs. The oldest EZA being the Broly, which some people will probably not want to pick up. And honestly, you don't need to, because with all the other Broly LRs that exist, plus with the Brolys that you will likely pull during your summons on the 10th anniversary, you don't need this guy. You're going to be pulling the Dokkan Festival and Carnival LR Brolys during this celebration. Plus, yeah, you already got this one here. So you got the AGL Broly here during part 2. Tech LR Broly, which is a Carnival, he will be on the part 2 Carnival banner. And then also the Dokkan Festival Int Broly will be part of the Dokkan Festival for part 2. So those guys are covered. You don't need to worry about this Int one, unless you don't summon on those and you need a Broly. You could throw him in there. He is on the weaker side, but I still like him. A lot of people write him off, but I still like him. He's good on events that involve Hybrid Saiyans and Pure Saiyans. Bojack is really good. We've seen how good he can be. The kids, the Super Saiyan Goten Trunks, they're fantastic. Still one of the premier characters in Majin Buu Saga, in my opinion. And then we have the newest 2 EZAs. These guys, I think, are just a step above everybody else, even though these guys are decent, especially these 2. These guys just, they're a cut above. Both of them are really good. I would say out of the 2, I would probably want to go for this guy just to reinforce the extreme side of Majin Power a little bit more. The super side has a lot of great support already. So if you have a decent amount of super class on your Majin Buu Saga team, I would say go for this. If not, vice versa. Both are good. Both are fantastic. You can't go wrong. All of these, I don't think, I mean, I hate to say it, as much as I love in 1718, with all of the Universe 7, Universe Marvel Saga assets that we have out there, they're not necessary. The one thing that I love about them is their scouting ability, and that is good, but also it comes at great risk. You have to build them full dodge. You have to make sure they're attacking so they can get the damage reduction. If you don't have enough dupes, that's going to be difficult to do. So I would not recommend this for the most part. Gohan and Piccolo, I mean, Saiyan Saga could be receiving an upgrade during this celebration to the point where maybe you want this, because we are looking like we're going to be getting those Saiyan Saga LRs from the 7th anniversary part 2. Is that enough to make this guy worth it? Again, you got to wait and see, because right now, me recording this 3 days into part 1, I can't tell you that. Once we find out what those EZAs can do, perhaps this guy could retroactively become better. That's why you should wait. So, I don't know. These 2, not necessary. Hirudegarn is a good piece for movie bosses, but There are a lot of other pieces out there. You don't necessarily need him. This guy's useless. Until Android Cell Saga gets a significant upgrade, which will happen during part 2, this guy is not going to be necessary. Plus, he's very focused on Cell, I think. If you fight Cell, you get like extra abilities, which just limits him drastically. So top row is just, I would say go for these. 1, 1A, 1B, they're tied for number 1. 2, 3, 4, the rest are, but out of these, I would say go for one of these two, probably. So there you go. That is my quick rundown / explanation. I will continue to remind you guys to do not spend yet. I will do another video towards the end of the celebration going over everything. The premium TUR, the premium LR, and the redstone. I will cover all of them at the end of the celebration, as I have started to do now for what, half a year? I will continue. I will help you guys Dokkan responsibly. If you want to, you can change and become a good person. I'm just kidding. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, obviously leave a like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on the philosophy to hold off on spending these special items until the end of the celebration. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's bad? Which characters are you looking at? Are you planning on picking up Beast Gohan? Did you already do it? Let me know if you are one of those 5 people who impulse bought that Beast Gohan and are now kind of thinking like, maybe I should have waited. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let each know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and Arjabert to Dokkan responsibly.